GST, Goods and Services Tax, an Indian Contract Act 1872, Kerala PSC question paper. For departmental exam, PSC exams, UPSC exams, UGC NET exam, SET, in-service exams, degree PG level exams, and various other exams. MCQ, multiple choice questions. Date of examination 11/10/2020. Question number 1. Acknowledgement of application for registration is issued to the application in form dash. Answer form GST REG 02. Question number 2. Form in which clarification on application for registration is to be furnished is. Answer form GST REG 04. Question number 3. If satisfied with the clarification submitted, the registration is to be granted within which period from the date of receipt of clarification? Answer 7 working days. Question number 4. If the officer fails to take any action on the application for registration within a period of 3 working days from the date of application, or within 7 working days from the date of submission of clarification, the application shall be. Answer deemed to be approved. Question number 5. Certificate of registration is in form number dash. Answer form GST REG 06. Question number 6. A person supplying online information from a place outside India to a non-taxable online recipient shall submit application for registration in form. Answer. Correct answer option C, form GST REG 10. I repeat. Question number 6. A person supplying a online information from a place outside India to a non-taxable online recipient shall submit application for registration in form. Answer form GST REG 10. The next question. Question number 7. Which section is CGST Rule 2017 insists? Display of registration certificate in a prominent location at his place of business and GST identification number. Answer 18. 1-8. Question number 8. Which section of Rule 2017 deal with verification of documents and conveyance? Answer 138B. 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 Question number 9. Which chapter of GST Rule 2017 deal with payment of tax? Answer 9. Question number 10. When it is found that the person to whom certificate of registration for TDS is issued is no longer liable to deduct tax, the officer may cancel his registration and intimate the same in dash. Answer form GST REG 08. Question number 11. What is mean by appointed day in CGST Act 2017? Answer the date on which the provision of the Act come into force. Question number 12. Turnover in state exclude which of the following? Option A central tax, option B state tax, option C both 1 and B, option D none of the above. Correct answer both 1 and 2, that is central tax and state tax. Question number 13. In reverse charge liability to pay taxes by dash. Answer recipient. Question number 14. Taxes charged on any supply of goods or services made to a registered person is called dash. Answer input tax. Question number 15. A supplier is liable to register under CGST Act in a state, union territory other than special category states if his aggregate turnover in a financial year exceeds dash. Answer 20 lakh. 20 lakh. Question number 16. Which of the following category has to register compulsorily? Answer person who make taxable supply of goods and services or both on behalf of other taxable person as an agent. Question number 17. A casual taxable person or non-resident taxable person shall apply for registration within which period? Answer: at least 5 days prior to commencement of business. Question number 18. Certificate of registration issued to a casual taxable person shall be valid for dash. Answer: option A, as specified in the application. Option B, 90 days from the effective date of registration. Option C, 1 or 2, whichever is earlier. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, option C, 1 or 2, whichever is earlier. That is option A, as specified in the application. Option B, 90 days from the effective date of registration, whichever is earlier. Question number 19. Time of supply of goods shall be: option A, the date of issue of invoice by the supplier. Option B, the date on which the supplier receives the payment. Option C, earlier of 1 or 2. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, earlier of 1 or 2. That is the date of issue of invoice by the supplier, or the date on which the supplier receives the payment. Earlier of these. Question number 20. In case time of supply of goods could not be determined under the provisions of subsections 2, 3, 4 of section 12, the time of supply shall: answer, date on which return is to be filed in case return is to be filed, or in other cases the date on which tax is paid. Question number 21. If the goods or service or both have been supplied before the change in rate of tax, which of the following is correct? Answer: if invoice and payments are after change of rate, the time of supply is date of invoice, receipt of payment, whichever is earlier. Then question number 22. The value of supply exclude which of the following? Option A, incidental expenses. Option B, interest or late fee or penalty for delayed payment of any consideration. Option C, discount given before or at the time of supply and recorded in the invoice. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, option C, discount given before or at the time of supply and recorded in the invoice. Question number 23. Suppose there is an increase in tax rate from 20% to 28% with effect from 1/9/2018. What is tax rate applicable when service provided and payment is after change in rate in 12/18 and invoice before 1/9/2018? Sorry, I repeat question number 23. Suppose there is an increase in tax rate from 20% to 28% with effect from 1/9/2018. What is tax rate applicable when service provided and payment is after change in rate in 12/2018 and invoice before 1/9/2018? Correct answer, 28%. Question number 24. Which of the following is included for computation of taxable supplies for the purpose of availing credit? Answer: option A, zero rated supplies. Option B, exempt supply. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, option A, zero rated supplies. Question number 25. A person liable to pay tax on 1/9/2017 and obtained registration on 15/9/2017. Such a person is eligible for input tax credit on stock as on dash. Answer: 31/8/2017. 31st August 2017. 31st August 2017. Question number 26. Registered person may not issue tax invoice if value of goods or services or both supplied is less than dash. Answer: 200 rupees. Question number 27. If the taxable value or tax charged in the invoice issued is less than the taxable value or tax payable in respect of such supply or goods are returned by the recipient or goods supplied are found to be deficient, the registered supplier may issue to the recipient dash. Answer, one or more debit notes for supplies made in a financial year. Question number 28. A registered person shall retain book of accounts until the expiry of dash from the due date for furnishing of annual return for the year. Answer, option A 72 days, option B 1 year, option C 6 months, options D none of the above. Correct answer, option D none of the above. Question number 29. Every registered person who has been communicated details pertaining to inward supplies shall accept or reject the details so communicated on or before dash day of the month succeeding the tax period. Answer, 17th day and not before 15th. Question number 30. Every registered person other than certain special categories paying tax shall furnish the details of inward supply of goods, services, or both, including that of on which tax is payable on reverse charge basis and those taxable under IGST Act, etc., and credit or debit notes received in respect of such supplies during a tax period dash day of the month succeeding the tax period. Answer, after 10th but before 15th. Question number 31. I repeat, answer, after 10th but before 15th. 15th. Question number 31. Composition levy registered person shall furnish return for each quarter within dash days after each quarter. Answer, 18. 1-8. Question number 32. Every registered taxable input service distributor shall furnish return. Answer, within 13 days after the end of each month. Answer, I repeat, within 13 days after the end of each month. Question number 33. Every registered person who is required to furnish return except input service distributor shall pay tax due as per the return. Answer, not later than the last date on which he is required to furnish return. Question number 34. Rectification of return furnished shall not be allowed after dash. Answer, option A, due date for furnishing of return for the month of September, second quarter or second quarter following the financial year to which it pertains. Option B, actual date of furnishing of relevant annual return. Option C, 1 or 2, whichever is earlier. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, option C, 1 or 2, whichever is earlier. That is, due date for furnishing of return for the month of September or second quarter following the financial year to which it pertains, or actual date of furnishing of relevant annual return, whichever is earlier. Question number 35. Every registered person other than certain specified category of persons shall furnish an annual return for every financial year on or before dash. Answer, 31st day December following the end of financial year. Question number 36. Every registered person whose registration has been cancelled shall furnish a final return within which period? Option A, 1 month from the date of cancellation. Option B, 3 months from the date of cancellation. Option C, 3 months from the date of order of cancellation. Option D, 2 or 3, whichever is later. That is, 3 months from the date of cancellation or 3 months from the date of order of cancellation, whichever is later. Question number 37. Notice for non-furnishing of all type of return shall be issued within dash. Answer, 15 days. 15 days. Question number 38. Maximum late fee for delay in furnishing annual return is? Answer, 25% of turnover. Question number 39. The amount of input tax credit available in the electronic credit ledger on account of integrated tax shall be used in which order? Answer, integrated tax, central tax, state tax, or union territory tax. Question number 40. Interest rate for delayed payment of tax does not exceed? Answer, 18%. 18%. Question number 41. Maximum interest rate for undue or excess reduction in output tax liability or undue or excess claim in input tax credit by a taxable person is dash. Answer 24%. Question number 42. TDS is to be deducted when the total contract value exceeds. Answer 2.5 lakh. Question number 43. Suppose A who has registration in Kerala supplies goods to B whose registration in Tamil Nadu to his shop in Kerala. What is the TDS rate? Answer nil. Question number 44. TDS deducted is to be paid to government within dash days after the end of the month of TDS collection. Answer 10 days. Question number 45. Which is the maximum amount of late fee for delay in furnishing TDS certificate? Answer 5,000 rupees. Question number 46. Application for refund of tax or interest is to be filed before the expiry of dash from the relevant date. Answer 2 years. Question number 47. In case of offences like tax has not been paid or short paid or erroneously refunded or input tax credit has been wrongly availed or utilized for any reason other than reason of fraud or any willful misstatement or suppression of facts to evade tax shall be liable for penalty of dash. Answer option A 10,000 rupees, option B equal to 10% of the tax due from such person, option C 1 or 2 whichever is higher, option D none of the above. Correct answer option C 1 or 2 whichever is higher, that is 10,000 rupees or equal to 10% of the tax due from such person whichever is higher. Question number 48. General penalty for contravenance of any provision for which no provision is provided in the Act may extend to dash. Answer 25,000 rupees. Question number 49. In GST, Compensation to State Act 2017, which is the base year for calculating compensation amount payable in any financial year? Answer 31st March 2016. Question number 50. Transition date in respect of any state means. Answer the date on which state GST Act of that state come into force. Question number 51. Compensation payable to state shall be calculated at what period? Answer option A at the end of every 2 months period. Option B for every financial year after receipt of final revenue figures. Option C 1 and 2 above. Option D none of the above. Correct answer option C 1 and 2 above. That is at the end of every 2 months periods and for every financial year after receipt of final revenue figures. Question number 52. GST Compensation to States Act 2017 enforceable with effect from dash. Answer 1/7/2017. Question number 53. CGST rules come into force with effect from. Answer 22/6/2017. That is 22nd June 2017. Question number 54. Which one of the following is not included in the export of services? Option A, supplier located outside India. Option B, supplier located in India. Option C, the place of supply outside India. Option D, the recipient located outside India. Correct answer option A, supplier located outside India. Question number 55. Which does not include interstate supply? Location and place of supply are in. Option A, 2 different states. Option B, 2 different union territories. Option C, a state and a union territory. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer option D, none of the above. Question number 56. The Indian Contract Act 1872 come into force in dash. Answer 1/9/1872. Correct answer 1/9/1872. That is 1st September 1872. Question number 57. A person who accepts the proposal is called, answer, promisee. Question number 58. An agreement not enforceable by law is called, answer, void agreement. Question number 59. An agreement is said to be a contract if it satisfies which of the following conditions? Option A, free consent of parties. Option B, for lawful consideration and with lawful object. Option C, not expressly declared to be void. Option D, all of the above. Correct answer, option D, all of the above. Question number 60. Which of the following is not a condition for a person to be competent to contract? Option A, must be major. Option B, must be sound mind. Option C, not disqualified from contracting by any law. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, option D, none of the above. Question number 61. Two or more persons are said to consent when they, answer, agree upon same thing in the same sense. Question number 62. Committing or threatening to commit any act forbidden by the Indian Penal Code or the unlawful detaining or threatening to detain any property with the intention of causing any person to enter into an agreement is called dash. Answer, coercion. Question number 63. The positive assertion in a manner not warranted by the information of the person making it of that which is not true through he believe it to be true is called, answer, misrepresentation. Question number 64. Consideration and objects are lawful unless, answer, option A, it is forbidden by law. Option B, it is fraudulent. Option C, involves or implies injury to the person or property of another. Option D, all of the above. Correct answer, option D, all of the above. Question number 65. In the case of death of the promise, who will perform the promise of contract? Answer, representatives of promise. Question number 66. Which section of the Contract Act deals with by whom contract must be performed? Answer, option D, 40. 40. Question number 67. A, B and C jointly promise to pay rupees 6,000 to D. C is compelled to pay whole. A is insolvent but possible to give rupees 1,000 from his assets. C is entitled to receive dash from B. Answer, 2,500. Question number 68. A is consideration of rupees 5,000 lent to him by B and C, promises to repay to B and C jointly with interest on a date specified. B dies. Then right to claim performance rest with dash. Answer, B's representatives and C during C's life and after C's death, representatives of B and C jointly. Question number 69. Which section deal with the performance of reciprocal promises? Answer, section 51. Question number 70. A contract to sing at a concert for rupees 1,000 received in advance. But A is too ill to sing. Then what is the compensation to be given to B by A? Answer, not found to make compensation. Option B, refund advance received to B. Option C, both A and B. Option D, none of the above. Correct answer, both A and B. That is not found to make compensation and refund advance received to B. Question number 71. A person reciprocally promises firstly to do certain thing which is legal and secondly certain other illegal thing. Then answer, first is a contract and second is a void agreement. Question number 72. Which one of the following is void? Option A, an agreement to do an act impossible in itself. Option B, an action being impossible or unlawful. Option C, a promise which promiser knew impossible or unlawful but the promisee did not. Option D, all of the above. Correct answer, option D, all of the above. Question number 73. A contracts to buy from B at a stated price 100 tons of rice without fixing time of delivery. Later A informs B that he will not accept if tendered to him. What is the compensation to be given by A to B? Answer. Contract value price at which B can obtain the same when A informs B that he will not accept. Question number 74. A sells certain item to B with a warranty of quality and B sells it to C with a similar warranty. But the goods prove to be not according to the warranty and hence B becomes liable to pay C compensation. What is the compensation to B by A? Correct answer, the amount given as compensation to C by B. Question number 75. A contracts to deliver certain item to B on 1st January at a certain place. B afterwards, before the 1st of January, contracts to sell the same to C at a higher price than the market value on 1st of January. A breaks his promise. What is the compensation for the same? Answer, market price contract value. Market price minus contract value. Check. Market price minus contract value. Question number 76. A person who rightfully resigns a contract is entitled to compensation for dash. Answer, damages sustained through non-fulfillment of contract. Question number 77. Tax liability on mixed supplies shall be treated as supply of. Answer, principal supply. There is a doubt in that. Mixed supply. I think the answer is supply of one which attracts higher rate of tax. I think the answer is supply of one which attracts highest rate of tax. That is in the case of mixed supplies. Okay. Then question number 78. Which section of the GST Act deals with the power to grant exemption from tax? Answer, 11. 11. Section 11. Question number 79. Receipt of goods or services or both, whether by purchase, acquisition or any other means, with or without consideration is called. Answer, inward supply. Question number 80. Which is the section in GST Rule 2017 contains recovery of cancellation of registration? Answer, there is a doubt. No answer in it. Okay, then move to next question, that is 81. Maximum tax percentage under composite levy is dash. Answer, 2.5%. Question number 82. Which section of CGST Act 2017 deals with inspection of goods in movement? Answer, 68. 68. Question number 83. Which section explains e-way bill rule? Answer, 138. 138. Question number 84. Every registered person who causes movement of goods of consigned exceeding the threshold limit has to furnish information relating to the goods in dash. Answer, Part A, Form GST EWB 01. Question number 85. In case other than over-dimensional cargo, an e-way bill is valid for dash. Answer, 1 day up to 100 kilometers and 1 additional day for every 100 kilometers and part thereof thereafter. Question number 86. Inspection and verification of goods is dealt in which section of GST rule? Answer, 138C. 138C. Question number 87. Which one of the following does not require an e-way bill? Option A, kerosene oil sold under PDS. Option B, currency. Option C, postal baggage by Department of Post. Option D, all of the above. Correct answer, all of the above. Question number 88. In lieu of tax invoice reference number received by uploading invoice in dash is valid for carrying in conveyance. Answer, Form GST INV 01. Question number 89. Demand and recovery of amount payable is in which chapter of GST Rules 2017? Correct answer, 18. 18. Question number 90. Which section of IGST Act deals with TDS? Answer 20. Question 91. Which section of GST Act dealt with compulsory registration of persons who are required to deduct tax under section 51? Answer 24 subsection 6 Roman 6. 24 subsection 6 subsection Roman 6. Question number 92. Which section of GST Act deals with tax collected but not paid to government? Answer 76. Question number 93. TDS rate for interstate supplies dash. Answer IGST 2%. Question number 94. Provision of electronic liability ledger come under which chapter of GST rule 2017? Answer 9. Ninth chapter. Question number 95. TDS certificate is in form. Answer GSTR 7A. Question number 96. Provisions relating to manner of issuing invoices in chapter dash of GST rule 2017. Answer 6. Question number 97. When the goods against an invoice are received in lost or in installments, the registered person shall be entitled to get credit upon receipt of dash. Answer last lot. Question number 98. In case of migration of person registered under the existing law can enroll in GST portal and shall be granted a provisional registration with a certificate in dash. Answer Form GST REG 25. Question number 99. Which chapter of GST rule contains provisions of receipt and refund vouchers? Answer 6. Question number 100. Which is the form related to credit of amount of rejected refund claim? Answer Form GST PMT 03. Thank you.